Hello YouTube, welcome back into more Sly Cooper. This is Sly 2 Band of Thieves. This is part 3 of the playthrough. This is our episode 5, as you can see we're about to jump into. But I just want to make sure that you guys know, make sure you watch the Persona 3 playthrough, make sure you guys check out the Sly Cooper 1 playthrough, and in the future the Sly 3 playthrough that we'll be doing. And also make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe on the channel, because we're doing a bunch of content here. And I have nothing else that I'm doing with my day, so you might as well come on around to Twitch and have yourself a great time. It is hot here right now, as you can probably tell, because I'm in a tank top. It's not a very common experience for us in the country that I live in, us in Ireland. It's pretty rare to be this warm, especially in the summer, because usually it's too busy raining. It's 28 degrees Celsius here today. It'll probably go up to 30, because it was 33 yesterday. So we'll see how it sticks out. I have a large bottle of water here with ice in it, which is my preparation for what it's going to be like over the next few hours. But make sure you stick around and check out everything going on. Much better. All right. This is episode 5, A Tangled Web. Stay hydrated, everyone. Yes, good shout, Red. Good shout, Red. Everyone stay hydrated. Everyone stay hydrated. You can see the chat below me here. Make sure you stay hydrated, everyone.
Time for a little payback. The Contessa, having escaped us in the prison, is now hiding out in her castle estate. It's a well-fortified Gothic nightmare that would make any thief run in terror. Terrible or not, that's where we're headed. To sweeten the deal, we've learned that the Contessa, who until recently was a secret member of the Klaww gang, is in possession of the clockwork eyes. The thievius raccoonus describes the eyes stopping opponents dead in their tracks, transfixed in their gaze. It doesn't take a genius to figure out what an accomplished hypnotist could do with such powerful artifacts. News of the Contessa's corruption has spread to Interpol. Constable Neela, being closest to the case, was granted a cash allowance to hire an army of local mercenaries. It looks like we're walking into a full-scale war. But we have to act now, before things go from bad to worse.
Mikey's doing a streamer who tells his chat to hydrate, not the other way around. I mean, listen, I tried to do my best. Sly Cooper and the gang in A Tangled Web. Welcome to episode 5. So, as I mentioned in the pre-stream, I actually do have to let the dogs out in about an hour's time, about 40 minutes time now. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go ahead and try and find all of the... There's a paraglider, we need that. I'll also grab the alarm clock, why not? But do remember, there is stuff that we're going to need to do. But we can pop out here now and we can start searching for the clue bottles. We've also picked up my favorite power-up in Sly, paraglider. But it's time to go searching for clue bottles. Oh yeah, that's right. There's also like tanks that patrol instead of it being guards with flashlights on this side of the river. It is an actual tank patrol. As you can see, they're not particularly good at their job. But there is, of course, our 30 clue bottles to go and find. We gotta find those. I think I heard a clue bottle over here. Oh, there it is. So, if I remember correctly, there are less clue bottles on this side of the river because this is where Neela's like headquarters are, and they're pretty serious about their security, as you can probably tell, because of all of the tanks that stroll around. clue bottle's shaking over there. Maybe it's on the ground or something. But I hope everyone watching's been enjoying my playthrough of Sly. It's been a really fun time to actually go back and play these games again. I've not played them in a long time. After this playthrough, actually, I might end up loading up my PS5 and actually... Oh, it's below me. I might end up actually playing through all of the games again and getting the Platinum Trophy in all 3 of them. Might be something I consider doing. There it is. It wouldn't be on stream, obviously enough, but it would be something that I do for fun. That I would enjoy doing, because I do miss... I'll admit, I do miss the actual, like, enjoyment that I used to get out of trophy hunting on PlayStation. It's been a very long time since I've done it. I used to play a lot of longer games, so like my trophy hunting was a case of, okay, I'm going to platinum 1 game a month, was basically how it used to work, and now it's like, okay, I get 3-4 free games every month on PS Plus, and I also have to deal with all the backlog that I have. So yeah, it's a bit of a choice paralysis situation, wherein I have too much to choose from now, which is, I mean, in a way, it's a position of privilege, right? Because back in the day, it was like if you didn't like a game when you bought it, you'd be stuck with it, so you'd have to just play it anyway. I remember those days. How am I supposed to get this one? That's not high enough. I don't think I can get up on top of the safe house, I don't think. You can ride the tanks, which is pretty funny. Let's head over this way. I mean, if that's the last one we get, that's the last one we get. It doesn't really bother me too much. Cool. We spent a decent amount of money as well, like a decent amount of coins on upgrades, so we probably should actually do a little bit more pickpocketing. Okay, I don't see any more clue bottles. Let me just make sure there's none around here. Oh, another one of these things. Okay, cool. I unfortunately need to take a break right now. It's unfortunate. So I'll be right back in one moment. I'll leave you guys with some good tunes. Welcome back, YouTube. Apologies about that. Right, let's keep looking for these clue bottles. So what has everyone been doing for the week? What have we been doing? Have we been having a good time? Do you have anything in your pocket worth stealing? Anyone got any plans for the weekend? I will probably spend tomorrow doing most of the what's the word for most of the like admin stuff that I have to do for Twitch and YouTube. So like tomorrow I will set up next week's schedule. I will prepare for prepare all the YouTube shorts that I need to get done. And then I will do like all of the other bits and pieces. There we go. I mean, it's a small amount, but it needs to get done. hiding from work, hiding from the sun, and trying to get some life admin done. That's fair. For some ungodly reason, there are new laminate floorboarding outside my room, and I don't think it's for my room. But man, it's not something I'm particularly interested in doing. Putting down floorboards is hell. Done it before, it's never fun. So I'm going to try and avoid that because I have enough stuff to get done. Nice. Putting down floorboards isn't my most hated activity to do at the house, but man, it's up there. It's messy, it's loud, it's annoying. Also, doing that in the heat right now. No, thank you. Ooh. You're doing that in 30-degree weather is a bad plan? I mean, listen, I agree with you. You don't have to convince me it's a bad idea. I would much rather have nothing to do with that and spend my day avoiding the sun and doing very little, but we'll see how that lasts. If I need to, I'll do my work remotely for YouTube. I'll grab my laptop and I'll remote into my PC from a coffee shop somewhere with like an ice cold frappe or something. That'd be nice. It'll help keep the heat away. Somewhere with aircon. Spot on. You know, maybe what I'll do is I'll brew myself some coffee, like in my French press, and I'll have it in the morning for like an iced coffee. That'd be pretty nice. I would suggest some iced tea for you and Rival Red, but I don't believe you guys believe in that. You haven't eaten? Yeah, you should go do that. Yeah, you should go do that. Go rectify that. Ooh, wrong in the water. Iced Coca-Cola works? That's fair. That's fair. Twitch. I don't see anything going on. I think it was you, okay. Sneaking around. I'm just trying to remember where the vault is on this level, because I don't really remember. Well, there's one. Okay, we're making it up. There it is. Excuse me, beg pardon. Would you look at that? Highest point, I think, in the map. Okay, how many do we have left? We have 6, because we know there's one over there on the middle of this thing. So there's actually 5 left. Let's do a little looking over here, because I don't think we've been over this way yet. There's one. Four. Let's take a quick look over there past that torch guard once he walks past. Oh, he also has something worth stealing. How nice of him. Nice. Nice pocket watch. Your many years of service have been rewarded. And there's one. And there's another one. Oh, another gold pocket watch. Very nice. Now, let me take a quick look. We're missing 2 because we know where the last one is. At the moment, anyway. Nope. Where could they be? Maybe over here in the graveyard area? Doesn't look like it. Wait a moment. I think I remember seeing one on the electric cabling. There it is. I think there's one on that electric cable over there. I think that'll be the last one once I grab this. Hey, nice. And that checks out. So yeah, we gotta go back along this cable here. Which means now that's the last one left. Just pop in here, pop back out again. Full heals. Hey, that did it. Right, now we have all of the clue bottles. I, however, have no clue where the vault is. Maybe it's in here? We go right instead of left, maybe? I think that might be where it is. It's been a no. This just takes you back out where the other entrance is. So I actually don't know where the vault is on this map. I don't remember. There's probably some other like crawl space underneath somewhere, maybe. Or maybe it's in a mission that Sly has, because that does happen sometimes. I don't remember. But we can start the missions now, and we're only 25 minutes into recording, so that's actually pretty fast, all things considered. Given that, like, the last time we did this, it took us like 40 minutes, I think, in episode 4 to find all the clue bottles.
Okay, here's the plan. First, take some recon photos around the area. Then make your way up to the re-education tower.
Looks pleasant enough.
Duh.
Oh, and stay clear of tanks. You know, so you don't get blown up into little sticky pieces.
That's fair.
Neela's made a headquarters out of that old bank. It's a pretty secure location. It'll take some doing to drive her out. The Contessa has these boats out on patrol against Neela's army. They could be useful to hitch a ride.
Possibly.
That's the blimp the Contessa used to escape from the prison. Maybe we could use it to our advantage around all these high towers.
Maybe. And now we gotta climb up to the education tower, I think. Oh no, there's the armory over there. We gotta head over there first. And then we gotta head to the re-education tower.
The Contessa's all geared up for war. Just our luck. Okay, Sly. Head up to the re-education tower. I suspect that's where we'll find the Clockwork Eyes.
That's more than likely true, Bentley. Wasn't particularly nice. Bentley isn't wrong often. This is true. Bentley is quite the intelligent frog. Sorry, turtle. Frog? Where did I get frog from? He's quite the intelligent man. Bentley often knows what he's speaking about.
Your way around to the tower's window.
Oh, hey, wife. Good to see you again.
There's more than just the Clockwork Eyes up here.
Why are you doing this? Neela, she set me up. I'm an honest cop.
Of course you are. I've read your psychological profile. I know that you're honest.
Then why are you doing this to me?
Because, dear, you're honest. You see, by chasing after Sly Cooper, you learned too much about the Claw Gang and its spice operation. It was only a matter of time before you figured out that I was a secret member. So, when Neela gave me a chance to put you in custody, I took it.
Coward. You're a disgrace to Interpol. I'll make it my life's work to destroy you.
Oh, I'm afraid your life, let alone your life's work, isn't going to last much longer. Once I integrate the clockwork eyes into this device, your life's work will be whatever I tell you.
I won't be brainwashed that easily.
Quite right. It won't be easy. Or painless. But I will reprogram your mind, and you will take the fall for me at Interpol. Now, just lay back and relax. Go to your happy place. And stay there forever.
I don't think they've seen you. Take a few photos and get out of there.
No. I've got to help Carmelita. She's in trouble here.
There's nothing you can do now. Get the recon photos and come back to the safe house. I swear, we'll find a way to help her.
Well, that's not good.
Interesting. Inspector Fox is restrained in an old Iron Tech 250. Crude, but effective.
Hang on. I was sure there was a subtitles option here somewhere.
The clockwork eyes. They seem to be routed through that control board. Get a shot of the console so I can decipher its make. Those are the Contessa's elite shadow guard. Tough is too sissy a word to describe those guys. That's a mind shuffler. I didn't think they were real. It's made of equal parts science and black magic. Indestructible to conventional weapons.
I think it's only fair to note, by the way, that it follows the standard procedure of Sly games for there to be some amount of occult in them. Because without the occult, where would there be like anything to do with, you know, the Ms. Ruby stuff? Any of this stuff wouldn't fly. There's plenty of stuff in the third game that's
That old
occult.
terminal should be hardwired to the systems in this tower. We need to find a way to get it online. All right, head back to the safe house and we'll get a plan together.
One of my favorite parts of this game is how like mundane the occult can be sometimes.
The war between Neela and the Contessa has put the castle on high alert. To get at the clockwork eyes, we'll need to subtly manipulate this conflict to our advantage. Here's the plan. Murray, sneak into the castle and kidnap the head of security. I want to ask him a few questions. Meanwhile, Sly and I are going to get a little paranormal. I'll slip into the crypts beneath the castle and put together a bad mojo bomb. It should be enough to destroy the mind shuffler. Sly, you capture a few local ghosts and drop them into Neela's headquarters. Hopefully the near-death experience will inspire her to purchase more mercenary firepower. We've all got our assignments. Good luck.
Let's do it. Let's sell what we've bought. Well, what we've stolen. I also want to grab... I think we're okay. Let's grab Murray. Let's do Murray's job first. Yet again, another area that really doesn't suit Bentley or Murray. There's two of them. There we go.
Hey, Murray, can you see the general from there?
Nope. Just an old man coming up the ramp.
Don't let his appearance fool you. That's General Clawfoot, and he's one of the toughest old soldiers you'll ever see. Not to mention head of castle security.
What if he doesn't want to come? I don't want to hurt him.
Oh, don't worry about that. He's only afraid of two things, fire and water. Other than that, you couldn't hurt him if you wanted to. He might even come in handy along the way, as a projectile.
Wow, that is handy.
Alright, well, time to punch out an old man and bring him back to the safe house.
Now bring him back to the safe house. I've marked it in your binocular.
The Murray is not sneaky. No, the Murray is not sneaky, but he is, however, strong. I don't actually know if he's speaking Czech, because we are supposed to be in Prague. I doubt it. It doesn't sound like it. It sounds like it's gibberish. I've always wondered if there's something, if he's actually saying something or if it's just gibberish. But, we're here now.
Well, well, General Clawfoot. We've got a lot to talk about. You wouldn't by chance know the security codes to the castle gates, hmm? Don't feel like talking, huh? How about a little of this? Talk, you scoundrel!
I think Bentley's breaking the Geneva Convention. It sounds like he's talking backwards. He could be. He could be. That's a good point. I'd never actually considered that before. Let's do Bentley's mission next. I'm pretty sure torture is against the Geneva Convention. I'm pretty sure that's what Bentley just did to that man. Neum. Oh, I remember this
That's
mission.
it! I knew she'd have a bad mojo collector to transport the overflow.
Huh?
It's a semi-magical device that sucks up bad mojo. I'll need it to gather the runoff from these spouts.
Wow, sounds easy.
Not really. That mojo is a powerfully dark force. Take any damage while carrying that collector and you're done for.
Wow, sounds hard.
Yes, it presents an interesting tactical challenge. Perhaps I could use the death traps native to these crypts against any foe that might attempt to thwart my collection of the ectoplasm.
Huh? No way that'll work. I'd use that switch to smash up the guards before they ever got near me.
Precisely. Once all 4 cylinders of the collection device are full, that should be enough black magic to destroy the Mind Shuffler.
You don't want to be torture tickled either? That's fair.
Sorry about that. Eat physics.
This is always fun. I enjoy these kind of missions that are in this game. Is stand around, hit buttons, kill all the guards. It's fun.
This'll hurt.
It's very Saturday morning cartoon, you know.
Looks like the spouts run out of bad mojo. No matter, I'm 1/4 of the way to a full tank.
I'm not really sure how to use your computer, but a new crypt should be up in your binocucom.
Give Murray credit, he's trying. Boop. Oh, it's up there. Nice. Murray just like finger pecking the keyboard to like not break it. Yeah, I see that.
Touche! Hacha!
Mentally happily murdering an entire like family of guards. Because you know, Saturday morning cartoons, right?
Take that! Heads up!
Ooh, I missed.
That is king!
Yeah, that was unfortunate. They slipped past, and I wasn't fast enough to stop them. Gotta start again now.
Eat that! Eat physics!
Nice.
So sorry.
Bentley doing a great job.
That is king! Hacha!
If you never noticed, every time you kill something in this game, or knock it unconscious or kill it or whatever it may be, there is a little like Saturday morning cartoon like impact kind of thing, wherein it tells you like for example, "Arr" or "kapow" or that sort of thing, right? Like it's like the 50s or 60s
Hands up.
superhero kind of stuff, which I really like. I think it's very very apropos to what this game is.
Excellent! Another chamber in my mojo collector is full. Moving on to the third crypt.
Welcome back.
There should be a new waypoint in your binocucom.
Oh, perfect, it's over there. Oh no, that's a safe house. Very Adam West Batman? Yeah, exactly. That's the idea, right? It's supposed to be, you know, a Saturday morning cartoon that you're watching, which is why everything kind of gets an episodic introduction. You know, it's like why you get the Sly Cooper and the gang, or Bentley saves the gang, or, you know, that sort of situation. It's supposed to be like an homage to those kind of cartoons. And it works. It works very well for the style of game.
Sorry about that.
Ooh.
This'll hurt. Touche!
Oh, I got stuck on one of the bad guys. Oh man, that was a good try. So this is kind of how they make this game moderately more difficult. Is they put in these missions where it's like, don't get hit, and it works as a methodology. To be fair.
Heads up!
Or like, don't get seen is another one where they're like, oh yeah, if you're spotted at all, you lose the mission. Let's go back at it again.
Eat physics! Take that!
Nice.
The coup de grace! Eat that!
There we go. That got him.
That does it for this room. Looks like I've only got one more crypt to go.
Fabulous. Fabulous. We're getting there. We're getting there.
I'm really getting the hang of this. I just sent you another waypoint, but it's kind of buried in the well. You'll figure it out.
And yoink. Yep, here it is. Oof. There we go.
Heads up! Take that!
Ooh, I blew myself up. That was bad. That was bad. That was not a great time.
Eat that! Touche!
Alright, we got a pattern going. We got a pattern going here.
Eat physics! So sorry. Harry, strike! The coup de grace!
That worked out. Don't know how it did, but it did.
All right, the deed is done. With a mojo collector at full capacity, I should be able to blow the clockwork eyes off that mine shuffler. This is going to be great.
Nice. Bum bum ba dum bum. And now we gotta go over to Sly, Mr. Cooper. Perfect. Now we go over to Sly. Time for Sly to be a little bit spooky, shall we? Uh-oh.
All right, Sly, there's your new objective. Sneak inside and smash the coffin of the evil wolf priestess.
Sounds pretty harsh. Does the old girl really deserve that sort of treatment?
Weren't you listening? She was an evil wolf priestess. Once you smash the coffin, it'll free all the ghosts trapped in there with her.
Okay, I don't know where you're going with all of this, but freeing trapped ghosts sounds vaguely heroic.
Vaguely, I suppose. There we go. I can't help but be morbidly curious as to why these guys are down here. Well, that's them dealt with.
Try breaking open that coffin in the middle of the room. It looks kind of, you know, evil. Nice work. Now head outside and I'll fill you in on phase 2.
Oh. Phase 2, you say?
I've modified the imager in your binocucom to capture ghosts.
Didn't I just set these guys free? Why would I want to capture them again?
Not to worry. It's only a short-term confinement. Gather all the ghosts, then set them free down the chimney of Neela's headquarters.
I get you. She'll think it's a sneak attack from the Contessa.
Correct. If I did my math right, and I always do my math right, Neela should respond to the assault by purchasing more firepower.
Anything bad for the Contessa is good for us. And we get to really freak out Neela.
There's ghost number 1. Ghost number 2. Mustn't come over this side. Alright, well. We'll grab this guy over here as well while we're at it. He's hanging out next to the guillotine. Oh, I should say they are hanging out next to the guillotine. They be chilling. Like an ectoplasmic villain. Get rid of this guy. That should be super easy. Capture this guy on my binocucom. Oh, there he is. Got him. Nice. Then there's one up there. There's one up there, and then we have to go to the opposite side of the river. Ooh. So the last the last two ghosts are up here, I think. There's one on the top floor of this area. And then there's one at the top of the tower, and then there's 2 across the lake. Which is not right numbers wise, I don't think. It's only 8, I think. Let's double check here. So that's 1. Hello. That puts us at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ah, there we go. Perfect. Time to get to climbing. Oh, there he is. Got him. Perfect. And now we can paraglide our way over to the other area over here. Perfect. Yeah, something worth stealing. Let's grab it. There we go. Ooh, that got him. Nice. So now there's 2 more, I think, over this way. Yes. Both of them are hanging out over with Neela, it looks like. Oop, there's one. Ooh, he was hidden. You just passed into the bell tower, it looks like. Oh, there he is. Alright, one more. Looks like I might need to get closer on this one. There he is. Perfect, that's all 9 of them.
You have all the ghosts. Now just make your way to Neela's HQ and drop them down her chimney.
So the Contessa wants war, eh? Perhaps it's time I purchase a little air power. A few
Hey,
bombers
QG.
should put that old charlatan in her place.
How you doing, buddy? Hope you recovered from your constant waking up because of being on call. That sucks, man.
All right, fellas, let's get down to business. The first steps to escalating the war between Neela and the Contessa have gone well. We're down to the final setups before we spring our trap. Sly, I need you to steal a voice modulator from the castle and install it under Neela's headquarters. If all goes as planned, it should allow us to give orders to her mercenaries without being detected. Unfortunately, Neela's recent bomber purchase has made her army over-enthusiastic, and they might strike before we're ready. Which leads me to Murray. I need you to hotwire one of the Contessa's tanks and go to town on the mercenaries. We just need to intimidate them a little. And finally, I'll venture back into the crypts to power up that old computer in the re-education tower. We're going to need it to save Carmelita. Oh, and Sly, if you haven't already got one, you'll need to buy a paraglider for the heist. Okay, let's move out!
You've not recovered in slightest and he isn't helping. Yeah, that sounds about right. It's 29 here right now, I think is what it said on my phone last time I looked. Yes. It has gotten warmer. Which is, pretty cringe, I won't lie. Tank showdown. Oh, so there isn't a job for Sly. Alright. Oh no, there is. He's over there. Stealing voices. Let's do Bentley and Murray first. So I'm guessing you're off to bed early tonight, QG. Once you're off work, because I think you're working from home today. So I think you have the opportunity to get to bed early tonight. Insomnia is being an annoying thing. Yeah, I get that for sure. For sure.
Murray, use both analog sticks to drive the tank. Press both up to move forward, both down to go in reverse, and in opposite directions to rotate. To fire your turret, tap the R1 button. You'll need to take out 6 tanks to get the job done.
That's fair. That's fair, QG.
Oh, ow! Oh! Here we go. The seat's gotta go back farther than this.
That's a mood, Murray. I know that feeling.
Okay, guys, I'm in a tank.
You had planned on streaming some game dev tonight, but heat and denial of sleep means it's not an option.
Both sticks up to move forward,
That's fair.
both down for reverse, and in opposite directions to rotate. The R1 button fires your turret.
Giddy up, cupcakes.
Yeah, so yesterday I had planned on streaming, but my power got cut at like 11:15, so like 15 minutes before stream start, the power went out. Didn't come back for like 3 hours. The day before I had a hospital appointment, so I couldn't stream. Because I was like, if I stream, I will literally have to
Eat
leave like
that, worms!
an hour into the stream. So I've streamed very little this week, and I kind of feel bad about it, honestly. But I will for sure be able to make it up to everyone next week when I'm streaming again full time.
Hang in there, tank! I'm unstoppable! The Murray scores again! A righteous blow!
Oh, there it is. Uh-oh, there we go. I thought I was stuck there for a moment. That would have been pretty cringe.
Nice
There
work,
we go.
Murray. That should cool down those mercenaries for a while.
Alright, Bentley, let's go. Here it is, perfect. Time to head back into the crypts.
How are you gonna hack the computers down there when they've got no power?
According to General Clawfoot, a mobile energy source is stored at the end of this hallway.
Hallway is a pretty kind term for what looks to me like a complex medieval gauntlet of death.
Yes. Well, while the idea of jumping down a crypt filled with whirling, razor-sharp spikes might scare me, in fact terrorize my every fiber, it's the only way to power up that old computer in the re-education tower. Without that thing online, we'll never get at the Clockwork Eyes or free Carmelita.
You're a good man, Bentley. Just make sure those traps don't rip you into 100 little turtle pieces.
Why'd you have to say that?
Fair. We haven't found the vault yet, no. Though I'm sure it's probably underneath the what's it called? Neela's HQ. So I'm pretty sure we'll find it at the end of Sly's next mission. And now we gotta do that all again. There we go. Oh yeah, there's just a kraken here, by the way. There's a kraken under the streets of Prague. Because why wouldn't there be?
Aha! This acid battery should do the trick. Just walk close to the electrode and voila! Prepare to be hacked, you knave.
Checks out. I mean, it is a Sly Cooper universe. You mean there's voodoo, wizardry, witchcraft, and also hacking, but also there's a kraken underneath the streets of Prague? Sure, why not? Why wouldn't there be, after all?
I'll get you, Contessa.
Oh, how many times must you say that? It's not going to happen.
I'm dead serious. I'll get you.
I'll get you, I'll get you.
I mean it. I'll get you.
Yes, yes, so I've heard.
Of all the places to find the kraken, you'd actually have Prague pretty high up on there on the list.
That's
Like you wouldn't expect to find one in Stoke.
Two to go. I'd better not take any damage while carrying this battery to the other terminals. It is, after all, filled with acid. Okay.
I mean,
ready
it depends,
for
right?
another
Because like
session
people
of
always say
hacking
that, you know,
mastery.
people couldn't do, like they always talk about how footballers couldn't do it on a rainy night in Stoke, right? A rainy Wednesday night in Stoke. But maybe they do it if there was a kraken involved, you know? You need the right motivation, you know what I mean? There we go. Pew pew pew.
Maybe I should approach this through your id instead of your conscious mind. It might help to get around your super ego.
I do appreciate the little cutscenes that show you what the Contessa is having to put up with with
One more
Carmelita.
computer and I can get out of here.
There we go. Ooh, that was close. Skin of his little turtle tail on that one. Neom. There we go.
Inspector Fox, why fight it? Don't you want to be my friend?
No, you horrible eight-legged cow. No.
With that old computer powered up, my work here is done.
Damn, Carmelita, no need to drag the woman like that. Good lord. Bump, bump, ba-dum, bump. And on back to the safe house we go, so we can grab Sly and do the last mission, I think, of this episode. Oh, the second last mission, obviously. There's always the actual heist mission. Up. She does have... The contestant does have Carmelita tied up trying to brainwash her, indeed. And you can't really blame her for being mad, right? Sorry, not only is she trying to brainwash her, she's also trying to, like, brainwash her so that way she takes the fall at Interpol. So that way it's like, oh, Carmelita Fox was actually the secret member of the Klaww gang, not the Contessa. To be fair to Carmelita, I do agree with her.
The Contessa plans on taking control of Neela's army by fooling them with a prototype voice modulation device. To get the thing working, she'll have to jack it into the satellite connection beneath Neela's headquarters.
Ooh.
So, I'm guessing you'd like me to steal the device and hook it up for our side, giving us control over Neela's mercenaries. Sounds great.
You'll have to steal a few keys here and there to get access to the more secure areas of the castle.
If there's pockets to be picked, I'm your man.
First, steal a wiretap and the voice modulator. Then head for the sewers beneath Neela's headquarters.
I'm on it.
However, this is an anthropomorphic world and that's racist, Carmelita. That's true, she did call her a cow. I had hoped I could have gotten around him. There we go.
Smooth work. Now use those keys to break into the castle and get at that wiretap.
And we're in.
The wiretap is at the far end of the room. Easy does it in here, huh, pal?
That didn't work out. Oh well, let's throw hands. Oh, look, there it is. There's the safe.
Security around the Contessa's castle is tight. She must have something really good in here. Punch in 969.
969. Nice. A rage bomb.
You've gotten the rage bomb move.
And there's the wiretap.
Oh yeah, that wiretap is perfect.
That's 3 happy people here. Yeah, indeed. Indeedly doodly.
Another set of guards are up in your binocular. Rob them of their keys to get at the voice modulator.
Ow. That's a hell of a shot. We're going up this way. Alright, gotta wait for him on his walk back across so that way we can pick his pocket. There we go. And goodbye. And where's the other guy? Over there somewhere. You just climb back down here for a second.
Nice job. The room with the voice modulator is marked in your binocular.
Ow. Front door, I guess.
They've posted a lot of security around the voice modulator. This could be tricky. Maybe you could distract the guard from his post by making a little noise.
There we go. There we go. Much better.
That's it! You've got the Contessa's voice modulator! Let's go put that thing to work!
Indeed.
entrance to the sewer. Find the guys in charge and steal their keys.
It looks like they're over here somewhere. Here they are.
That's some quality thieving, Sly. Now head for the runoff drains near the riverside. They should lead to the sewer.
That really couldn't have been better timed, honestly.
According to my blueprints, this sewer should take you underneath Neela's headquarters.
Now the Kraken has made his reappearance.
Looks like we got lucky. The Contessa's men have already excavated Neela's satellite cable. How should I proceed?
Splice in the wiretap, then attach the voice modulator. I'll broadcast from the safe house to make sure it works. This is going to be so cool. Hello, mercenary tank forces. Would you mind spinning your
Turrets for me. Cats, this is cool. I mean, you are all really cool. Carry on.
Well, there we go.
It's time to wage war on the castle, and in the confusion, pull off a heist I've named Operation High Road. First, Murray will take down the spotlights on the main gate with the codes provided by General Clawfoot. Then, with the help of the voice modulator, I'll order Neela's forces to attack. Sly will then paraglide the two of us over to the Contessa's getaway blimp, and we'll use it to get inside her re-education tower. The assault on the castle will undoubtedly draw the Shadow Guards off their post, and if we free Inspector Fox, she's sure to clear out the Contessa. With the Mind Shuffler exposed, I'll plant the Bad Mojo Bomb, and presto! The Clockwork Eyes are ours. So if the two of you are ready, let's take our positions and get this thing started.
He's got 8 legs too, probably gets along well with the Contessa. Probably, yeah. Right, I need to take a quick break because I need to go let the dogs out and do a few small things. So everybody at home, make sure that you grab yourself some water, make sure you hydrate, make sure you take any meds. I'll be right back after a few seconds. Welcome back, YouTube. I have let the dogs out and they are now happy and back inside again.
All right,
After
Murray.
having
Head
used
for the
the
castle's main
bathrooms.
gate and power down those searchlights. While you do that, Bentley and I will climb our way up to the top of the castle. Good luck.
We're having a great time. Let's get started on this operation, shall we?
I hope that general guy told the truth, or this is gonna get ugly. Oh yeah! The lights are down, Bentley. Time to call in the cavalry. I'll see if I can find some extra firepower to help out.
Attention, bloodthirsty mercenary forces! The castle
Defenses are down. Seize this opportunity for aggressive military action by pressing an attack on the castle. Charge! For victory, for glory!
That should do it.
Now that you're done being a warmonger, feel like paragliding over to that blimp?
Just make sure to grab the rope hanging off that thing. I don't want to drown.
Hold on, pal. This could get rough.
All right, let's head for the re-education tower.
What? The mercenaries have breached the castle defenses? All of you go! Defend this tower to the last man! Don't worry, my dear. I still have time to finish with your readjustment.
Let me out of here and I'll readjust your face.
Okay, partner. Looks like the Shadow Guard is out of the picture. You ready to free our violent little princess?
Affirmative. That Iron Tech 250 is a fully integrated system. Access to Carmelita's restraints has to be in this old terminal somewhere.
Here we go. Hacking again. There we go.
That should do it.
Aha! I've isolated the brain pattern. You and I are about to become the best of friends.
Okay, new best friend. Hands up, and I mean all of them.
My dear, you really should... Shadow Guard! Shadow Guard!
Come back here, you witch!
That Carmelita. Always trying to resolve her problems with a shock pistol.
She is rather truculent. Stand clear, Sly. This might have a larger blast than anticipated.
Bentley! You okay?
This is no place for an asthmatic. But I've located one of the clockwork eyes. Can you find the other?
No worries, chaps. It's safely in hand.
Neela?
Thanks for clearing out the Contessa. Nothing I did could pry her away from the clockwork eyes. One should be enough for the old bird. Ta-ta!
Bentley, take the eye and escape on the blimp. I'm going after Neela.
But the plan! This wasn't in the plan!
Well, no, it was not, Bentley. But I guess we're adapting.
Heads up, Bentley. You're about to come under fire. Get to the blimp's turret and stay sharp.
I didn't stay close enough.
Attention all bombers. Focus your attack on the Contessa's blimp.
Heads up, Bentley. You're about to come under fire. Get to the blimp's turret and stay sharp. You really should watch where you're going. This place is dangerous.
Don't you dare! That eye is mine! It's mine!
Actually, Mr. Cooper, the eye belongs to me.
Oh, hi.
Heads up, Bentley. You're about to come under fire. Get to the blimp's turret and stay sharp.
Okay, I can do this. I can do this. Eat physics. Hacha! Hateful. Touché. That's just not safe.
He's not wrong.
This'll hurt. That did it. The sky's all clear. Okay, guys, I'm heading out for our rendezvous.
Come back here, Contessa. That getaway blimp won't save you.
Merciful Hades! Sly, can you read me? Carmelita shot out the guidance system, and the blimp's descending at a decidedly unsafe rate. I'm going down! Down! Down!
Ouch.
That eye belongs to me, and I want it back.
No way. You think I'm crazy? Actually, on second thought, don't answer that. I really don't want your professional opinion.
Not crazy, just stupid. You're an ignorant child playing dress-up in his father's legacy. Oh, I know all about you and the Cooper clan.
Then you'll understand why this eye needs to be destroyed.
Short-sighted fool! I've no interest in your narrow interpretation of morality. I'm above all that. Above good and evil.
And you think I'd give the eye to someone that's above morality?
Enough talk, insect. It will be just as easy and more fun to pry it from your cold, dead hand.
Hello? Is anyone there? Guys, I'm alive! What the?
Hands up, turtle. Give me the clockwork eye. I said give it here. Now keep your hands up for 10 minutes after I leave. I'll be watching.
Carmelita, she... Oh, the guys are going to kill me.
Enough. You've shown me the error of my ways.
I feel sorry for you. All your education and you still don't know right from wrong. Huh? Oof!
I know enough not to let my guard down around an intellectually superior opponent.
She got the eye? She's got the eye!
How's this thing work? What's this do? And this?
Guys, help! Carmelita took the eye, and she's trying to get away in one of the Contessa's tanks.
Don't worry about it, little buddy. I won't let her get away.
Shoot at her tank to incapacitate it. She won't be harmed, and we'll get the eye.
I do not think I've hit Carmelita
Keep
with
on shelling her to stop that tank.
anything yet. There's one hit. Two. Oh, she got away. I see. I don't actually think I've ever had that happen. I don't actually think I've ever seen her get away.
How's this thing work? What's this do? And this?
Guys, help! Carmelita took the eye, and she's trying to get away in one of the Contessa's tanks.
Don't worry about it, little buddy. I won't let her get away.
Shoot at her tank to incapacitate it. She will keep on shelling her to stop that tank.
Tank's almost out of commission. Oh yeah. I'll
There we
grab
go.
the eye while Carmelita's still stuck in her tank, then come around to pick up Bentley for a quick exit. Do what you can, Sly. We'll all hook up at the rendezvous for extraction.
There's nowhere left to run. We both know I can beat you in a fight. So why don't you just hand over the eye?
You're right, Cooper. In a battle of strength, you've proven yourself. But with this clockwork eye, I can battle in your mind.
Bit trippy, huh?
You've got a strong mind, Cooper. I never would have guessed.
Nice. Dunk, 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 dunk. Nice, nice.
Things hadn't gone exactly to plan, but the Contessa was beaten and the Clockwork Eyes were finally mine. The Contessa was arrested and brought to trial for the crime she committed while working for Interpol. Their PR damage control went one step further by promoting Nila, the hero of Prague, to the rank of captain. Carmelita, still on the outs with Interpol, had to run with the rest of us. To my surprise and eternal delight, I got to help my favorite policewoman escape from the cops. I tried to put it all out of my mind. This klaww business was spiraling out of control, and I knew that my gang was at the center of it. We'd be back in action soon enough, but for now, well, we just laid low for a while.
That's so cute. It's one of my favorite stills. Where did I... It's one of the stills that I got signed by Kevin Miller. Right, episode 6. We have a new face here. You've seen them before. Jean Bisson.
Following the trail of spice shipments, we made our way up to Nunavut Bay, Canada, the secret hub of Jean Bisson's shipping empire. As a young man, he trekked across Canada to strike it rich during the gold rush of 1852. An avid prospector, he took some chances and ended up buried alive in an avalanche. Miraculously, the quick freeze kept him alive, and 120 years later, thanks to global warming, he thawed out. A product of his time, he dreams of taming the wild north, damming every river and chopping down all the trees, with progress delivered at the sharp end of an axe. Shipping spice for the klaww gang proved a lucrative way to bankroll his one-man war against nature. And yet, I have to feel a little sorry for him. He's just a normal guy from the 1850s. Back in his day, he'd be a hero, but today, he's a villain. Either way, that man's got more than his fair share of the clockwork parts. What a low-tech guy like Jean Bisson is doing with robot parts is a mystery. I almost don't want to know. But as always, it's only a matter of time before I find out.
Welcome to the land of Canada. Sly Cooper and the gang in He Who Tames the Iron Horse. Right. Time to go bottle.
I've got a lead on the clockwork parts. Head through town and out
Canada, eh? Sorry about that, yeah. Canada. The land of Canada. Of ice hockey, maple syrup, and I don't know, something else stereotypically Canadian. Mounties. There we go. Thanks, Red. You know what, actually, before we get too far away from the safe house... Can I buy that power now? I can. So this is one of the best powers in the game. Silent Obliteration. Oh, there it is. I'll show it to you in a moment. So this guy right here, just fly over him. I now kill him without making any noise. So you can take out guards like really close to each other without having to worry about making too much noise, or any noise at all for that matter. A ruby. See? Zero noise made. Welcome to the Northern Territories. Uh-oh. I just want to make sure that I have all of the clues from the town before we leave. Perfection. Alright, we have 11 of them already. Oh, well, that train just killed one of Jean Besson's guards. I wonder how he feels about that. just make sure I didn't miss anything down here. No. Okay, cool. Now it's time to go explore the wilderness and find more clue bottles. We do a little bit of pickpocketing here and there as well, just to gain ourselves a little bit of cash money. Another ruby. Fuck. Oh, there's a bear here. Okay, nothing else here it looks like. The dude saw the bear and ran away from it, which is probably the smart idea there. There is one up here. Them left. Okay. Ooh, there's one. here again and go back up onto this little cabin. And then I gotta go up this way. That leaves us with 4 more. Oh. Ouch. That was close. I think that whatever clue bottles are left are on the train lines somewhere. I think I hear one. Come on. Nope. It's hardly in the bear cave or something, is it? Maybe. Oh, it is. So that leaves us with 2 now. Is there one on this berry? No. Hmm. Maybe it's out in the wilderness somewhere? The question there, of course, is where would it be? I think I've explored basically everywhere at this point. Huh. Oh, there's one. I thought, oh, and there's no way it'll be one in the town, right? No, there's one. I thought that was it. I thought it was hanging off the end of that, like, fishing pole or something. Right, so there's one more. Oh, I can hear it. There it is. There we go. That's all the clue bottles found. Let's go ahead now and get work on the actual missions.
That cabin may seem rustic, but don't be fooled. It's the control center for Jean Bisson's trade empire. Sneak inside and raid his files. You're sure to find out where he keeps his clockwork parts.
Ransacking his files doesn't sound hard. Now, climbing up a sheer rock wall, that'll be a challenge.
You're in luck. Before Jean Bisson took over, this used to be a popular destination for rock climbers. Some of their old wall hooks are still around.
I'm guessing I just jump and hit the circle button to latch on.
That's right. And remember to lean back before you spring off the hook. You'll get more altitude.
Thanks for the tip. I'll give it a try.
That is how you do it.
Jackpot, Sly. That's Jean Bisson.
Looks like he didn't notice me come in.
Just stay out of sight and take a picture of each of his trade routes. They should narrow our search for his share of the clockwork parts.
All right, I'm on it.
Hello, Arpeggio here.
Salutations, Mr. Arpeggio. Y'all got time to shoot the breeze?
Of course, for you, chum, always. Although, must we communicate through that dreadful speakerphone?
Yeah, I can think better while my legs move. Pumps blood to your brain.
Yes, of course. One must keep blood in one's brain. But do tell, is there some pressing matter you'd like to discuss?
First off, are you still coming on schedule to get that Northern Lights battery?
Yes, we're well underway. My blimp should arrive at the end of the week.
Bullseye. For second, when you gonna give me a look-see at that clockwork brain of yours? I'd sure like to buy it off you.
Bisson, you covetous troglodyte. You've already got the lion's share of the parts. Would you take my meager portion of the robotic bird for your own and strip me of all my earthly pleasures?
Easy there, partner. You're all up in a lather. It's just that I found some real use for the clockwork parts I got. Why, I put 3 of them in the engines of my best trains. With those robotic doohickeys feeding the fire, them trains will run all night and all day. I call them my iron horses. Of course, I gotta keep the plans hidden. Stuffed them in my 3 trophy bass.
Sounds like you're making capital use of your share of the robotic loot. But for now, the clockwork brain stays with me on the blimp. Although, when I arrive to pick up the Northern Lights battery, I might be persuaded to give you a peek.
That'll do fine. By the way, you ready to giddy up into Paris for the final hoedown?
Yes, the blimp's hypnotist wavelengths conform to the specs drawn up by the Contessa, and Dmitri, before his unfashionable capture, did a bang-up job of distributing spice through his nightclub.
Sounds like all you're missing is some Northern Light electricity.
You're correct, sir. Yours is the final piece to the puzzle, the missing link. Once the battery is aboard, nothing will stand in the Claw Gang's way. Paris will be ours.
Yeah, okay. So, I guess I'll be seeing you at the end of the week.
Right. Farewell, Bisson. Stiff upper lip. Ta-ta.
He needs a leg day? He does his best. You know? But there's the entire conversation that you can hear between Bisson and Arpeggio.
Sly, did you hear that? Bisson's hidden the Iron Horse blueprints in his trophy bass. Head for the fish on top of the fireplace and steal those plans.
There we go.
Excellent. Now get out of that cabin before you're spotted.
Oop, I'm surprised he didn't see me there. And we're done. Well, we're not done, but we're out of there.
After analyzing Bisson's decorating techniques, I think we'll find the other trophy bass above the mantle in the 2 remaining cabins.
That keeps things relatively easy at least.
Yep, just like I thought. Get to the fish above the mantle and steal those blueprints.
And you also, all of a sudden, have learned why silent obliteration is so important in this mission. Because I can kill these guys without making any noise now.
Two down, one to go.
And we're out of here. Nice.
The last trophy bass is above the fireplace. Be careful.
Attention all cabin guards. I've heard tell from the boys at Ponderosa Cabin there's someone been at my hidden blueprints. Everyone stay sharp. This ain't no summer camp. I don't pay you boys to lollygag while there's a thief in these parts.
Exceptional work, Sly. That's the last of the blueprints.
There we go, we're out. Very nice. Very tidy.
Armed with all three blueprints, we should be able to isolate and track the Iron Horse trains through that satellite dish.
Top of the mountain, huh? Shouldn't take long.
Let me see whatever's in your pocket there, my friend. Oh, a sapphire.
This appears to be the only way up. Keep an eye out for those rock climber wall hooks. They might be useful. This is great! We've got total access to the train's GPS system. It's all on my computer. Head back to the safe house. I'll crunch some numbers and give you and Murray the rundown.
Very good.
Thanks to Sly's efforts, we now know the location of all three of the local clockwork parts. 2 lugs and a stomach. John Bisson has grafted each piece to the engine in one of his Iron Horse trains. This improvement allows the trains to run all night and all day. We won't have the luxury of sneaking in while they're stopped. While they're in motion, the only way aboard is through a hatch on the caboose roof, which unfortunately has been locked down. These need to go. First, collect the spice gas from the balloons above town, and then land on the back of the caboose to blow off the locks. Once the way is cleared, I'll suit up and jump into Iron Horse number 1 while it passes near town. With some luck, we'll have the first clockwork lug in a few hours.
Cool. Sly. I think Sly has to take the first mission here. Yes. Oh. I missed the vault. I knew it was in one of the cabins. I just forgot it was in the second one. I thought it was in the third one. But let's go grab it now that we know that I've noticed it's a thing. Back. I also entirely forgot that in the game it'll show you where the vaults are once you find them. Oh yeah, there it is. Next to that dude over there. I'll take whatever's in your pocket, sir. Thank you. And now I'll send you to wherever you go. And now, Bentley, what's the code?
Jean-Bison's in for another rude awakening the next time he checks in this vault. The code should be 129.
Oh, nice. The music box.
You've gotten the music box move!
No worries, Red. I'll see you later. Hope the meeting goes well. Okay.
Sly, it's awful. I can't believe it.
Slow down, Bentley. What happened?
Murray, he went out looking for a snack and got captured by Inspector Fox.
Carmelita? She's here? Don't worry, Bentley. I know how to handle her.
But I don't know where she's locked up, Murray. I'm used to having all the facts.
Calm down. Carmelita's not cruel like the Contessa. I'll follow her without being seen. She's bound to check on Murray sooner or later.
Okay, that's a good plan. Just don't get caught too. I don't want to be alone again.
Aw. There's the good inspector with her very cute little wintry hat on. Well, Inspector Fox just killed someone. that 2 people. Oh, look, there's Murray.
Hey, criminal. You doing okay in there? I know it's tight, but you won't get shocked if you hold still.
I'm okay. And thanks for that bag of jelly beans. I was starving.
Won't be long now. Once I bust the other members of your gang, we'll get out of here.
I'm grateful for the jelly beans and all, but aren't you on the outs with Interpol right now?
I'm an honest cop. Busting the Cooper gang will prove my innocence and show everyone that Constable Neela set me up.
You mean Captain Neela? I hear she got promoted.
Whatever. Just sit tight. I'm going to look for your pals.
Murray, I've come to break you out.
Fat chance. This thing is triple padlocked and Inspector Fox is carrying all the keys.
Come on, buddy. You know I'm an expert at pickpocketing.
She's tough, Sly. If you manage to get a key, you'd better run for it. Carmelita's sure to notice and chase after you.
Leave her to me.
I don't think Sly would particularly mind if Carmelita chased after him. I think that's kind of the point. I think he's into that.
You can't sneak up on me. I'll find you. You know I will.
Yet again, I think he's into that.
What was that? Hide and cower, worm. You're no match for me.
Thank you.
I felt that, thief.
I just want to point out that Carmelita this entire time hasn't realized that, oh, it's probably Sly, probably trying to take the keys away from me so he can go let Murray go. I should just hang out with Murray. But no, I suppose it would make too much sense. It would also kind of, you know, remove the whole point of the game, right? Well,
One
remove point of
slip up
information.
and you're mine.
There we go. Hey, Murray.
Thanks, pal. I was getting a Charlie horse standing in that box.
My pleasure. You know how I love to mess around with Carmelita.
Yeah, that's weird. See you back at the safe house.
Thanks, Murray. Okay. before we keep going, I need to go take a quick bathroom break, so I'll be right back. Right, we're back to it. Hi, YouTube. Sorry about that. Let's keep going here.
Okay, Sly. We need to break into the Iron Horse trades, but the only way in through the caboose is locked. To
Okay.
blow the locks off, you'll need to collect the ultra-unstable, denatured spice gas from those balloons floating above town.
How am I supposed to get up there to collect the spice gas?
Murray's already commandeered this ice plane. Jump on its strut, and he'll fly you up to a good paragliding altitude. Oh, and strap on a special vacuum backpack. It'll automatically collect the spice gas after you've popped a balloon.
Sounds like fun.
Once you've collected enough gas, you'll have to land directly on the train's caboose.
Why directly on the caboose?
Denatured spice gas is very unstable at lower altitudes. Unless you land on the caboose, you won't have time to get the gas tank to the lock before it blows up.
So you're saying I either land on the caboose or get blown to bits?
That's correct. Chemistry can be a harsh mistress.
True.
Hang on tight. We're going up. Remember to use your paraglider.
The spice gas is lighter than air. Popping balloons should keep you aloft. That did it. You've got a full tank of gas. Time to land on a caboose.
Nice.
Get back to the ice plane. 2 more cabooses to blow open.
Here we go again.
Right back into the air. Oh, I don't have a full load. Okay.
The gas tank is full. Find a caboose and try for a landing.
This one should work. There we go.
Meet Murray at the ice plane. You guys are doing great. There's just one caboose left.
There's Carmelita having a nice walk around. Perfect.
One more caboose. Try not to get blown up.
gas. Target the last caboose.
Ah.
You're full up on gas. Target the last caboose.
There we go. Perfect.
Yes, you guys did it! All the iron horse trades are unlocked.
Alright, now I think we have to go get Bentley, I think. Ooh, there's also a pocket to pick there, which I will for sure not run away from. And a sapphire, very nice, very nice. Right, Bentley's time to shine. Let's sell all the items we have here first. There we go. Bentley, let's go.
Attention, men. This here's John Basson. That was a quality job you boys did unloading the spice off them boats. Soon enough, I'll have one of them special iron horse trains come by and pick it all up for distribution. Stay sharp, and once this here spice business is taken care of, we'll have ourselves a hunting party. Go out into the woods and kill us some bears, eh?
Fair enough.
According to this timetable, Iron Horse number 1 should be passing by any time now.
I see it. It's moving awfully fast.
Just jump on the caboose and go in through the hatch. Piece of cake.
There we go. We're on the train. Well, that worked out. Oh my god, stop doing that. There we go. That works. There's 1 o'clock works lungs.
Outstanding. Chalk up one strange robot organ for us, and one less iron horse train for John Bassan.
Bum bum ba dum bum.
Things are going great. We've already stolen one of Jean Bassan's 3 clockwork parts. However, Iron Horse 2 and 3 are going to be a little tougher to crack. First, I'll need to hop aboard Iron Horse 2 and do a little preemptive RC chopper strike to clear out the air defenses. Once cleared, it'll be up to Sly to work his magic in the interior to get at that second clockwork lug. Murray, you'll need to trap some of the local bear cubs in order to unlock a nearby hand car. We're gonna need it to catch up with Iron Horse number 3. But don't worry, the cubs won't be hurt. Although I can't say the same for the guards.
Bentley's just like, oh, you know, the animals will be fine, but the people, yeah, not so much so. All right, let's go out and get this job done.
Heads up, Bentley. Here comes Iron Horse number 2. You and that RC chopper of yours ready?
We'll get the job done, provided I can catch up with that train.
Nice. That was far from a simple one, but we got there.
This had better work. Sly won't stand a chance making it through this train unless I neutralize the aerial defenses. Good thing I outfitted the RC chopper with a new cannon. Let's see. The X button drops bombs and the square button shoots forward. I should bomb those missile launchers before things get ugly.
Very good.
This is it! The final stretch! I'm so close! Bentley strikes again!
Very nice.
Yes, the aerial defenses are down! Now it's all up to Sly to finish the job.
Bum bum ba dum bum. Gotta run all the way back to the safe house. Right. Let's go over to Sly and take down Iron Horse number 2. Well, that's annoying. Anyway, we can come back up this way. Ooh, pocket to pick.
Sly, the second Iron Horse train is coming too fast. You might not have time to jump on top.
Relax, Bentley. There's more than one way to get on top of that caboose.
Nice. Alright, that was well timed.
The other clockwork lug should be hooked into the engine's furnace. Sneak your way up there and grab it. You should have seen how many missile launchers there were attached to these train cars. I don't mind saying that it took some real finesse on my part to deal with the defenses.
Uh-oh.
Attention Iron Horse number 2. In case
some lucky varmint managed to make off with the Clockwork Lung and Iron Horse 1. All the guards on duty have been punished according to the Lumberjack Code. Don't let the same thing happen to you all. You boys have done some real good work lately, and I'd hate to have to put you out on disability. That's it. Keep your axes sharp.
There we go. And there's the second iron train out.
Fantastic! We're raking in the clockwork parts left and right.
Fabulous. Alright, now it's time to pop over to Murray. Just gonna wait for this guy to pass by the... Oh, get up. There we go. Wait for this train to pass by the safe house. Not moderately close enough, I guess. Hey there, Carmelita. Still patrolling, still having a great time.
We'll need this handcar to chase down Iron Horse number 3. But for the time being, it's all fenced in.
No problem. I'll tear that fence apart.
The metal's too resilient for my bombs or your muscle. No, for this job, we're going to have to rely on a stronger force. The love of a mother for her child.
You got something to tell me?
Yes, I've had the good fortune of locating 2 juvenile bear cubs. If you put them together inside that fence, they'd surely start fighting. Bears at that age are particularly antisocial. Noise from the squabbles should bring their mother around to free the angry youths.
I get ya. That big mama bear will be able to smash the fence no problem to free her cubs.
That's correct.
Beware, cubs, for you are hunted by the Murray.
Oh boy. Well, time to go endanger some animals. Hello, yoink. Just want to point out that Murray's actively picking up a fucking bear cub and carrying it. That cannot be a simple task. This shit gotta be heavy.
Good work, Murray. I'll send you the coordinates to the next bear cub. Sorry to say it, but the other cub is somewhere in this bear cave. Be careful, Murray. documentary, only more violent.
Having watched quite a few nature documentaries, I can say they're pretty violent. Nature documentaries can be pretty violent at times.
Okay, guys, this is it. Time to break into Iron Horse number 3 and carry away the Clockwork Stomach. Now, the train's moving too fast to jump onto here in town, so we'll have to catch up with it on Murray's new handcar. Once we're in position, Sly'll hop aboard and make his way up to the engine. While he travels through the interior, I'll provide air support with my RC chopper. I've planned this as a textbook train robbery. If we all do our jobs right, what could possibly go wrong?
Uh-oh. Why do you have to go say that? Why do you have to go say those secret 3 words? Yeah, it's a Murray start. Perfect. Alright, let's go.
Hop aboard, guys. We've got a train to catch.
Got it. Strong work, Murray.
Yeah, sure. The Murray's strength knows no limit.
You're on, Sly. Break into that train and steal the Clockwork Stomach.
That Jean Basson's one strange guy. The Claw Gang divides up the clockwork parts and he walks away with the stomach and lungs? It still creeps me out.
Get creeped out later when we aren't riding an antique handcar at breakneck speeds.
Good point. It's time for a train robbery.
Hard to argue Bentley's logic on that one.
Ain't nobody getting past me. That there Clockwork Stomach is as safe as a snowman in winter. I'd like to meet the varmint that's been looting my Iron Horse trains. By Jiminy, I get hot neath the collar just thinking about how I'd cut that boy down. I'd kill him like a spotted owl. I sure would.
Doesn't sound like you're gonna get a chance, but John.
Hey, Cooper. Thought I might find you here. Just can't stay away from these clockwork parts, can you?
Oh, I just do it to meet exciting ladies like yourself.
If you'd like some excitement, why not climb up on top of the train? I'm sure to get your heart pumping. Maybe even show you my new ride.
No thanks, Neela. I've seen enough already.
What's the problem, Poodle? Afraid you can't take me on? Have to call up your little friends for help?
Come in, little friends. Neela's got me pinned down. Any chance of air support?
I've already launched the RC chopper. She won't know what hit her.
Come on, Cooper. Let's play. What in blazes? All right, little RC friend. This should be a quick bit of destruction.
Catastrophe!
Doctor! This is a... What? Oh no! Oh no!
That was some fancy flying, little friend.
Whatever you say, Poodle.
Oh. Phew. Thought the game locked up there for a second.
Hey, Sly! Get to that clockwork stomach fast! This old hand cart is starting to fall apart!
There's the stomach.
Never thought I'd see the day when his stomach got turned into a tool of evil.
Looks like John Bassan's wised up and bolted the stomach down. We'll have to crack the engine block to get it free.
Then that's just what we'll do. A well-placed bomb down the train's smokestack will knock it loose. Just make sure to take some cover.
Not so fast, chum. The clockwork part is mine. They will all be mine.
Curses!
Ugh.
Tension, tension!
You won't
There we go.
stop me. Not the Cooper gang. Not Interpol. Not anyone.
Maybe focus on your
Stand
landing.
clear, Sly. This might be messy. Sly! Sly! You okay?
I've got an upset stomach on my hands, but other than that, I feel great.
Bum bum ba-dum bum.
The gang and I had pulled off the impossible. We'd successfully robbed all of John Bassan's iron horse trains, and we were walking away with 3, count them, 3 clockwork parts. And as a bonus, we shut down spice distribution in all of North America. Needless to say, we were pretty pleased with ourselves. Can't say the same for Carmelita. Once again, the framed policewoman had to run from the cops, which was fun at first, but I'm starting to feel a little sorry for her. I mean, what if they replace Carmelita with someone else? I don't want another cop on my tail. She's a big part of why this is all fun. Sooner or later, I'm gonna have to figure out a way to clear her name. Some way other than turning myself in.
Fair enough, Sly. That puts us at episode 7, which means you have 2 episodes left. It's this episode and episode 8. So what we're going to do is I'm actually going to call the stream there. We're going to play this again next week. That'll be probably the last episode of Sly that we have, at least Sly 2. Then we'll move on to Sly 3. Probably not going to be playing Thieves in time. Maybe. It depends on what I can figure out with the capture solution and everything else that I might need. But for now, that's the end of this episode of Sly 2. Everyone, please do me a favor. Check out the playlist for the Sly games down below. And also make sure you check out everything else that's going on the channel. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye now.